Hey, I have a question for you. Do you remember what document you used to like prove your residency? So how else is a person supposed to prove their residency from a lease? They wouldn't accept the lease. I sent them the copy of my eviction notice. They don't accept that. Well, I don't know, he, she, whoever it was I was just talking to. They said that they only take utility bills, telephone bills, bank statements, UPS change of address, and a pay stub. And I said, okay, well, I rent a room, so my utilities are not in my name. I don't have a telephone bill because I have a prepaid through Boost. I don't have a bank statement because I only have Chime and Cash App. Again, I don't use this address because you see, my check was supposed to be mailed here. I didn't even get my check. And then I don't have a pay stub because I'm not working. I'm trying to get the rental car so I can get on the road to make money. So, what did you use? So I can't get the car through Hyre Car because they won't approve my background check because they can't prove my residency. This is the same exact issue that I had with fucking Maryland. Like Maryland just gets on my nerves so bad, but at least it takes, of course, going to the white people, which I don't have a problem with because Miss Judith was super, super nice and helpful, and Miss Nancy was super, super nice and helpful. But it's been over a year. I can't get my unemployment benefits because of my homeless situation. They can't prove residency and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, but then I'm having the same exact issue with you. And unless I call you, nobody reaches out to me to let me know that my stuff is not being approved because since when can you not use a lease? Even though I know her lease is jacked up because she's a slumlord, she don't know what the fuck she's doing. But I mean, I should at least be able to use the lease. That's what I uploaded to begin with, and it's still like halfway through the process. And then I literally took the picture and sent the information yesterday because I said it's from the district court. It has my whole government name on it, my driver's license ID with my current address. I said, so I'm literally in the process of being evicted. So once I get evicted, how the hell am I supposed to, prove my residency when I'm again going to be homeless? Like, it just doesn't make no sense. Like every single time when I try to do something, to try to help with the situation, I could, if I could at least get approved today, I could get the car by tomorrow, and then I could work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that would be at least some money that I can help with my situation. I can't pay bills if I can't drive. I can't pay my rent if I can't drive. I'm not working. I don't have a job. The job don't start until next week. How the hell am I supposed to get to the job? You see what I'm saying? It's like I'm literally still like in the middle of a roadblock, and I can't move forward when nobody is like, I don't have no unemployment money. It's been well over a year. I don't have a hire car that I can rent, so even once I leave here, I'm still going to be literally out on the street. I don't even have a way to move my stuff out of this room. And then she's like, or he, whoever, I'm like, I have a very unique situation. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't understand. And I mean, unless I get somebody else, to rent a car for me, but who else is going to do that? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. So I literally, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do at this point. Like, I've tried my best, to, I can't, I can't even pay my storages if I can't work. And then even when I get to work next week, I'm not going to have a check from them until like at least 2 weeks after that. And I don't have any bills. Like, I don't, and they said, it has to be one of the things that they listed on the list. And I'm like, okay, but again, they don't have anything set up for somebody like me that doesn't have a regular residency. It's like, there's already like a huge stigma on homelessness as it is. And then roadblocks like this make it worse when people are already judgy and criticizing and all this shit because they never understand. Like, you have to be like on drugs or alcoholic, or it has to be like a major issue. But no, some people are homeless, because they just literally got caught up in a circumstance. And then when you deal with stuff like this, it's like, how are people supposed to get back on their feet when my whole general manager had told the assistant that had he known about my living situation, he would not have hired me. But somebody that's homeless probably needs a job more than somebody that has their shit together. Does that make any sense? Right. So right. So happy birthday, little bro. Exactly. Like I'm at my wits end here because it's like I don't know what else to do. Like literally, I don't know what else to do. That's why I was asking, like, because like if you had an old bill, you don't have no utilities in your name. So what bill did you use? Like I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, but they said it has to be in the last 30 days. I mean, we went through this process in March. So I guess everything has changed because they don't accept leases anymore. And I know you wouldn't have a lease because you don't never pay rent. But I'm just saying they don't accept leases anymore. So how else is somebody supposed to prove their residency if they don't have one of these items that's on this list? Hi, Romania. Hey, from Indonesia. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And like I said, they said that they used to take it, so why would you take a lease and now you don't take a lease? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I need the rental car. Correct. And the game change is messing me up, because I started this process last Friday. So they said it takes 1 to 3 days. So Friday was a day, Monday was a day, Tuesday was a day. So at least by Wednesday, I should be able to have everything square where I could get the car. But my stuff wasn't approved because you know, they couldn't. It said upload your lease. So when I uploaded the picture of the lease, it's days later and I didn't find out anything about it not being accepted until I have to call. And they're like, oh, well, it has to be one of these 5 things on the list. I'm like, okay, well, y'all have to have, there has to be something for somebody. I don't have any of these things that you're asking for. So I don't understand, why I can't just simply use something else. I said, I was trying to get an account through Wells Fargo. So they sent a letter to the house that has my name and this address on it. I'm like, once I get evicted, I'm not going to have an address that you could verify. And I only have like a couple of more weeks, if that, before I officially get evicted. So when you're homeless again and you only have a mailing address, they can't, I guess, verify the mailing address because that's just a mailing address. It's not like an actual residence. So literally, what am I supposed to do? And they're like, well, it has to be one of the 5 things on the list. I'm like, okay, but I don't have any of those 5 things. There has to be like, I'm not saying like a loophole, but there has to be an exception or something. And they're like, well, we don't take the leases anymore. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I don't know what else to do at this point. I have to work. I have to work to make money. Like, I don't know what else that I can do. I mean, this whole process, even with Lyft, I didn't have to go through this. Like, I didn't have to go through these changes, but I have to have a car in order to drive. I don't have a car. So, what am I supposed to do? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, have you ever tried to, did you officially try to do a car through Turo? But you said the fee was higher though, right? And See, that's a problem too, because I don't have the money. That's the whole problem. Like, Maryland, is still being a pain in the ass, and it's over a year. It's October, and the lady was very, very helpful. But, it's like we just went through a whole little thing just on the second. And then it's like, here it is a week later. And I'm finding out a week later that there's still four things wrong with my claim from last year. And then now it's a second claim because I had the job, at the other hotel. And I'm not any closer today to getting my money than I was a year ago. And part of the problem that I had then too was about my homeless situation because they didn't have a way to verify my address. Okay, well, how do you verify a homeless person's address? How do you get benefits out to a person that didn't have an address? It's like it doesn't make any sense. Like, and I'm so extremely frustrated. I'm not trying to be out on the street. I'm trying to get back to work. It's not my fault that Amazon is unprofessional and unorganized, as well as the contractors. I couldn't get to my part-time job because it's too far away, and I couldn't afford to pay the lifts back and forth to get to and from work. And then here, I'm being called out as a liar because I said I was going to work. It's not my fault that I wasn't put on the schedule. I still don't even know where that hub is. She said that I had to send something that should have been sent to the trainer. Yeah, but that was at the end of September. We're already in October. So how is it my fault that they don't know what they're doing, or they just, like I said, they're just unorganized, and then it took them like 2 days to even reach out to say anything. When I'm not at work, I don't make money. So I'm like, okay, fine. So then my plan B option is to get the rental car through Hyre Car. I can't even do that. And we already know what happened with the situation with the last car, which that whole thing has messed me up so much. And I've had to spend so much money. Like, I literally had to pay half of my check just to get to and from work when I still had the job. And then now I don't have the job. And that's a whole nother dilemma because I don't have the pay stubs. And at the same time, though, those pay stubs did not have this address. I did not use this address. I wasn't at this address when I started that job. I used my post office, well, it's not a post office box, but my storage address. So it has my storage address even on the pay stubs that I did get. I didn't even get my last like 2, 3 pay stubs. Like, and there's no point in asking for a manager because of course there's no supervisor that can come to the phone. So I'm just at my wits end here. Like, I'm really at my wits end. Like, I'm literally about to get kicked out on the street. And no matter how hard I fight this whole thing with printing out all this shit, it just sucks because, at least I could work this weekend. Like, I should be able to come up with enough money over the weekend to at least get 1 month caught up. So by the time we get to court, I would only be 1 month behind instead of 2. But what am I supposed to do with no car though? And then, the folks don't want me to include all of the stuff that I have dealt with in this house. That lady knew that this girl was on crack before she had me move in. And I'm not supposed to bring any of that up in court in front of the judge. I've never seen a real life crack rock on my mother. I've never seen a real life crack rock ever in my life in 51 years until I moved into this house and walked into that bathroom and saw it open and wrapped up in the aluminum foil. And I'm not supposed to bring any of that up in court. That's caused all this stress and issue since I've been here, and I'm not supposed to bring any of that up in court because it said on the paper that the state's attorney can kick them out. The county attorney, whatever community organization, says she won't do it. But I'm too much. Tracy got a mouth. When I walked in that bathroom, it was full of shit. The toilet was full of shit. It had tampon in there. You're not supposed to flush tampons. She had shit in the sink and shit in the tub. And I'm not supposed to say nothing about that. I went to work all day, came home. I couldn't even use the bathroom. And then I get cussed out and told that my pussy smelled like fish. because I put the note on there. You're not a child. Clean up behind yourself. We've been going through this for months now. And because I say something, you cuss me out, but then you're still eating up all my food. You cuss me out because you left a whole huge ass mess in the bathroom, and that's my fault. And when I say something about it, because I shouldn't have to come home to a whole huge nasty ass mess in the bathroom where I can't even go to the bathroom. I had to pee in a diaper, and I just happened to have one in here. If I didn't have that, I probably would have had to piss on myself because I'm not going to sit there and use the toilet with all that nasty in the toilet. So literally, like, what am I supposed to do at this point? Like, I'm not at work yet. The other job doesn't start until next week. I contacted HR. I still don't even know what the start date is. We already know what happened with the whole Amazon situation. Okay, I haven't even gotten my check from the part-time job. She sent it here. The lady might have took my check, which I have to cash to try to give her her money. She gave me back the $50 money order. I can't even cash that because now I'm going to have to take that with me to court next Friday. Like, y'all, I'm literally about to be out on the street. Like, my plan B option was to get the Hyre Car, but Hyre Car is giving me the blues because they're like, you have to have a whole listing of stuff that I don't have. Like, I rent a room, so I don't have utilities in my name. I don't have a telephone bill. I have a prepay. I pay my bill every month for all of my phones. I don't have a bank statement because I have Chime and Cash App. So what do I have to do? Contact Chime to get something, with my name on it saying that I have this account through Chime? I mean, I guess that would be like the only option because I don't have a change of address to this address. I had two things mailed to this: my birthday card. My mechanic friend sent me a birthday card. Okay, that's mail that I had in my name. But they want like the change of address. I don't put a change of address because I knew I wasn't going to be here that long. And then I don't have a pay stub because I'm not at work. I mean, that's the only option that I see. But here it is, the end of the business day on a Thursday. Like, I have to keep calling. I called yesterday. I called today. That's the only way that I know that my stuff is not still being in process. I'm beyond frustrated because I'm trying my best to get back to work because I know that all of my stuff, I'm a criminal and I'm a liar and all these other things just because I couldn't pay my rent. And I'm trying my best to make the money so I could at least get the shit caught up. And I can't even do that. Like, I'm beyond frustrated. It's extremely frustrating. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, if I had the money, like, if unemployment wouldn't, like, it took 8 months. You didn't have no problem at all getting your unemployment. It took them 8 months, 8 months during the pandemic for me to get my unemployment paid out then. Here, all these years later, it's over a year. I got fired July the 29th of 2023 from the Crazy Koreans at the Belmont. It is October of 2024 and my benefits still have not been paid out. And I just had a video call on the 2nd. I just was talking to the lady today and she has to send is 4 problems still with my claims. And they have to get sent out to 3 different departments. Because at least if I had that money, I can go. I don't have a credit card. Fine. I will go get a credit card. If I could even get approved for a credit card, because all the car rental places, they want you to have a credit card. In order to get the car through Lyft, I have to have the deposit and the first week's rent. I don't have it. I am officially broke. I got 10 cents on my Cash App and $22 in my wallet. This is why you do credit checks on your tenants. Guaranteed your credit is, I don't even know what that is. I can't see. I can't see what that is. And I mean, even with people have bad credit, if they lose their job, they're not going to have good credit no more. Like, so, I mean, people do what they have to do, regardless. Like, I'm still in the situation, bad credit, no credit, whatever credit, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm simply just trying to get on the road to make money. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. That's it. Like, I'm obviously not going to get a check for those 2 days that I did, do the training for Amazon. And then I still didn't even get my check. She sent the check. She said she sent the check. I don't have no reason to believe her that she didn't send the check, but it didn't get here. And then she's like, well, I'm not going to send it again. And I'm like, yeah, so I need a ride to go down there. I need a ride to get to doc so I can go over my whole paperwork situation so I can see if I can still, be in the running for this other job. Like, I don't know. Well, I was trying to do that, John. The job that I was disqualified for because of my diabetes situation, they would help me get my CDL. But again, I can't even get to my doctor for my doctor to fill out the paperwork because I need a ride. Like, and it shouldn't be a problem with me getting this whole hire thing. So I was trying to work this weekend, and obviously, if I can't get them to approve the stuff, because it's like a day delay. Like, so like today's Thursday. So in order for me to get a car Friday, I would have to make the reservation today. So in order for me to work Saturday, I would have to do the reservation by Friday, and it's already Thursday. It's like the end of the business day, Thursday. So I don't know. I have to contact Chime and see if there's a way that I can at least get a copy, or I don't know. I don't know if I have to try to a PDF, yeah, or I guess like a PDF file, yeah. There's gotta be someone who could take you to the doctor. I don't have nobody, honey, because I would have already asked them. I'm out here, I'm a lone soldier, literally out here by myself. Like, my Uber lady could have took me, but she literally got into a car accident, like, I think like 2 months ago or 3 months ago. I forget how long it was. Like, I know she could have took me. She picked me up when I moved from the guy's house, like, in the city. Like, everybody else is like too far, or they just don't have a car, you know. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna walk from Baltimore to DC. Okay. Like, that's possible. Like, where am I supposed to walk on the highway? Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. No, I know. I guess Chime would be the only way, because, like, you don't get no type of bank statements through Cash App. I'm trying to find it. Oh shit. I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm trying to see the customer service number. They're, I think, on the West Coast, so they should still be open. I don't know, Chris. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, that is true. Because that was a long drive. That was a long drive. And I mean, especially from DC, that's like at least 3 hours. It takes like at least 4 hours just to go to New York. So it's like almost like a New York trip. Anywho, hold on a second. Try to move this a second. So, because I know she was having a problem too. So I was trying to see, you know, if she had called. I gave her the number for customer service. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn this light on. It's getting dark. Ooh. Oh, my back. Oh, my God. Like, had I known all of this, like, I could have did this, like, yesterday, earlier today. Like, I needed to try to get this car by this weekend, and now this shit is giving me a headache. All right, let's see. Okay. I need to put my Cash App up there. So I guess that's what I need to do is call them real quick because I don't know. This is crazy. I can't see. Shit. Okay. Okay, so anywho, I gotta call them because I think they're on the West Coast. Is Chime on the West Coast? Yeah. All right. Let me she hasn't responded, so let me call them and see if I could get a copy of this because I need this stuff done like yesterday. And these people are playing games and I don't have time to be playing games. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Hey, will you sleep? Okay, they gotta call me back. So I'm trying to see if I can get this statement through Chime, y'all. So just bear with me 1 second. Wow. Okay, let's try the main menu. These automated systems are annoying. I guess let's try 8. I need my Blistex. My lips are so chapped. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Checking account. Where's my purse? How do you get a person on the phone? Like, this is ridiculous. No activate. No, no pin. No new card. I guess it's 6. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Praise God, Jesus. Yes, you need to connect me to an agent. Thank you, Jesus. Lord. This don't make no sense.
I'm getting somewhere, y'all. So hopefully this works. Just give me a minute. I'm just going to respond to my text because he has me on hold.
He's almost done now. I'm trying to get the statement through my chime because that's the only way that I can think of that I can get this information to these people because I'm trying my best to get this Hyre car. I need this car, so just bear with me 1 more second. Well, a couple more minutes. Not 1 second. 1 second already passed. All right, bye. Okay, I got my statement. So let's see if they'll take it. I mean, I hope they take it because it's all I got. It's literally all I got. It's all I got. Shoot. I was about to say. Let me see if my thing. Okay, yeah, I'm still connected. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, wait a minute. I need to. Shit. I think it's this one. Okay. We're going to do 6 for general support. A gel polish messed up my nails so bad. I'm hungry now, Lord Jesus. Whew. It's stressing me out. Stressing me out. I'm trying to work this weekend, y'all. So hopefully they can get this shit and I'll do the survey while I'm waiting. I told them I was going to give them a good review. Think about the whole experience from the first moment you needed help to the last step in the process. I'm satisfied with my recent chime support experience. Strongly agree. Yes, chime made it easy to handle my issue. Strongly agree. The way Chime handled my issue shows they care about me. Chime resolved my issue. Yes, it was resolved. How can we make your experience better? Okay, there's not that many people in the chat. Like, I have to wait until there's more people in the chat because it's like I have a question that I want to ask, but I definitely want to ask while my folks are in the chat.
I don't know which one of my damn phones is buzzing. Not too many phones.
I got 3 phones.
We are currently experiencing a high call volume. Please select one of the following options. Please select one of the following options. Please continue to wait for next available representative. Oh, my back.
Oh shit.
We are currently experiencing a high call volume. Please select one of the following options. Please select one of the following options. Please continue to wait for next available representative.
What I can't wear, I can't. Hey, Jeffrey. Okay, so I'm on the phone right now waiting for a hire car to come back on because they were giving me a hard time because they said like they have this whole list of things. They said that they can't verify leases anymore. Okay, but when I went to go do the background check, it said upload a copy of your lease. So I did that and I sent them a copy of my fucking eviction notice yesterday, not realizing that I couldn't do that. So anyways, I'm about to post something. I'm gonna type it because she downstairs and you know everybody like this. It's a whole cornfield around here. Okay. So I mean, yes, exactly. You know more than anybody what's going on. Hold on. Okay, is Politic still in the chat? Politic, are you still in the chat? I gotta ask a question. So I'm having a problem with Hyre Car, y'all. It's been almost a week later and they haven't approved my background check because they weren't able to prove my residency. So they have to put is the same exact issue that I had with Maryland unemployment. I got fired July the 29th of 2023. Still ain't got no damn unemployment and it's over a year, almost like a year and a half later. Yeah. And I need money. Like I am broke. Anywho, I'm trying to get this Hyre Car so I can finally get on the road and start driving for Lyft so I can start paying out my bills. It's not just my rent that I have to pay, I have to pay my storages. So they're like, oh, we don't accept leases anymore. I'm like, okay, so then what the fuck am I supposed to do as far as verifying my residency? So then they literally gave me this list. So they don't accept leases anymore. You can only submit a utility bill, a telephone bill, a bank statement, a United States Postal Service change of address, or a pay stub. Okay, well, everybody knows that I don't have no utilities in this house and my name is not my house. I have a prepaid telephone. All of my phones boost. Bank statement. So that was the only thing. So I literally just had to call Chime to have them update the address, to have them send me the PDF so I could send a hire. So that's what the guy is doing now. I just sent him the copy of the bank statement and forwarding to the verifying department because I need to be driving this weekend. Like I can't be sitting up in here a whole weekend again, not making no money. We literally go to court on Friday. So I literally need to be trying to work tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. But since I couldn't get this shit verified in time, I'm not going to be able to work Friday. So I'm going to have to definitely haul ass and try my best to be out there all fucking day and night if necessary, Saturday and Sunday. So, like, they're like a day in the rear. Like, so in order to get a car for Saturday, I have to schedule it Friday. So that's what I'm saying. I need all of this shit taken care of. Is she still not in the chat? Did she leave? Politic, are you still in the chat? I know she didn't leave that quick, did she? She was just in here. I need to ask a question, but I need to ask a question while both of y'all are in here because she needs to chime in and give some feedback too. And I don't have her number. My poor lips are so chapped. It's cold as fucking here, y'all. You see, I'm still got all these layers. She said it's not cold down there. I don't know how it's not when you at the bottom because it's cold as fuck up here. So I guess that's a punishment too because I didn't pay my rent. We can't have no air conditioning and no heat. It's crazy. But I'm gonna get this money together. I'm gonna get this money together and I'm gonna give this hoe these fucking money orders. You feel what I'm saying? I'm putting all of my shit in a money order so I have a receipt. Okay. And then I will leave by the first of the month. This is some bullshit. And I'm telling all this shit to the judge. But that's the question that I have to ask. I know she didn't dip out that quick. She just said, hey, and then she dipped out. Oh my goodness. This is taking forever and I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, somebody singing. Oh, it's the lady across the street. Yes. Okay, where is Politic? She was just in here. Where is she? She must have dipped out. Like I know I was on the phone, but it's like he's gonna call me back. So I need to ask a question, but I need her. There she is. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Hold that thought for 1 second. I gotta pee. This is a good one. This is a good one. I need to ask y'all. Just give me 1 second. I gotta potty. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I can't hold it. Hold on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. I've been on the phone, on the phone, on the phone. Hey, what's up, Legalize? All right. So, like, I've been on the phone forever. But anywho, so I'm about to type it. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm getting to it. Just give me a 2nd. 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 2
Okay, Emery, I don't know what your problem is. I'm talking some serious business.
Fuck.
Let me see. No, nobody's going to court. Like I said, it's like they want me to report, but they don't want to be involved. You know what I'm saying? I'm the lone soldier on this one. Okay, so she says she's trying to move eventually and get her own place. She's been here almost a year. She's been doing with the shit with them smoking and the kids and all that stuff for almost a year, knowing that my landlady is not going to do nothing about the kids, right? So when we go to court, like when I had told her I already reported for the rodents, she was asking me, well, what else did you say? Like, what else did you tell them? Did you tell them about them smoking? No, I called code enforcement. So everybody's paranoid about people coming up in this house, but they need to come up in this house because the rodents are running around here like it's their house. She didn't call the exterminator, so somebody needs to do something about it. But she's not worried about that. She's worried about me going into court talking about the crackhead. And I'm like, but the crackhead is the main problem that I've had since I've been here. And the lady knew about it because I've complained about it multiple times. She don't want me to say nothing about the crackhead and their vices because she needs her place to stay. She pretty much don't want nobody coming up in here raiding the house and all this stuff. But at this point, like, I feel whatever the fuck needs to happen happen because you had an issue, you were complaining, but now that you're trying to be neutral, Tracy's the one who's negative. It's too much going on in the house. She need peace. But then don't call me, don't text me, because I'm trying to keep you in the loop. I'm keeping you in the loop, and now all of a sudden it's a problem. Mm-hmm. She's the one calling me, but it's fine. Look, I have to do what I need to do. I'm tired of being intimidated, bullied, and harassed. Okay, it's a whole laundry list of shit that this lady is doing that she shouldn't be doing, which I feel is a violation. I mean, I get what she's talking about, but remember, Tracy's the criminal because I don't have the money yet to pay my rent. Okay. I'm a liar too. Remember, I lied to the police because I said she get on my nerves. You do get on my nerves all the damn time. That is the truth. I didn't lie to you about I said I was going to work. That particular day, I said I was going to a job interview. Okay. And it's not my fault what happened with Amazon. That's not my fault. And I got another job. It's not my fault that the new job didn't start until literally next week. That's why I'm trying to hustle and get this shit squared with Hyre Car because I need the car. I need to go to the doctor. I need to make money this weekend. Like literally, y'all, if I work all this weekend, I literally could at least get 1 month's worth of my rent caught up. But I need to get the car so I can get on the road. Yeah, she hasn't been really been talking to her because I would have known about it. Trust me, I would have known about it because they don't. Nobody holds water at all, so I would have known about it. And I agree, I agree. But my thing is though, does not know what she's doing. You know everything that she's doing is not right. So how can you agree with me that I need to report? But reporting involves me mentioning what's going on over there. So you can't have it both ways. Like you have to pick a side at this point. You know what I mean? Yeah, but look, I could do the same thing. I could print out all the shit and take it into court. When she says she don't trust her, she don't talk to her, don't contact me unless it's about business, not asking about the other tenants in the house. I could do the same thing. That's the wonderful thing about text message. I hate texting. Texting is the devil, but it serves its purpose when it absolutely has to. You feel me? Yes, exactly. hmm Tracy's the criminal because Tracy couldn't afford to pay her rent. Okay, Tracy's the liar because I told the truth to the cop and I said the lady's getting on my nerves. You do get on my nerves. That's not a lie. That is the truth, Ruth. Okay. Whatever. I've never lied to this lady. I had no reason to. But I agree. That's exactly how I feel at this point. You know, don't sit up here and call me asking what's going on. And then I'm negative because every time that we have a conversation, she don't have no peace. Well, I'm not the one that's disturbing the peace. I'm not the one causing the problems. I'm not the one doing anything up in here. It's that lady and that one. I don't do nothing. So since you got a problem with it, stop calling and stop texting. I'm tired of people calling me out for being negative. I am doing what I need to do to stand up for myself and to wrong the injustices and the mistreatments and all that stuff and stopping the flim flam. Since you got a problem with it, don't call me because I'm not bothering you. I'm not texting you. I'm not bothering you. I've been in my room all day. I was supposed to go to the library to do more printouts. I didn't even make it out there, but I had other stuff. I had like an hour phone call this morning, and then I had other emails and stuff that I had to tend to today. So I was in the house doing stuff when I should have been out doing the printouts, but it's fine because I'll do it tomorrow. You have to call what? Okay, I don't know what that means. Let me see. So moving forward, the bigger question is what are you going to do about court? Because technically, after the court, they can get a sheriff to remove your things. I just want you to have a backup. Please have a backup plan no matter what. You got this. Thank you, dear. So look, so this is why let me see if my thing is okay. I'm still connected. Okay, so you know I started my second background check with Hyre last Friday. It's Thursday. So here it is a week later and they still haven't approved my thing. So when I called, that's how I found out it was still in process. I literally just sent a copy of my so the lady said they don't accept leases anymore as far as your proof of residency. Okay, so how is that
not a form of proving your residency. It's your lease. Even though this is a jacked up, y'all, my phone is buffering. It's been a week later, and then like I was telling the dude that's supposed to be calling me back, I'm like, I need this stuff done now because I need to work this weekend, you know. So as long as I have the Hyre Car, I've already been signed up and approved. My background and everything has already been approved for like at least $30. Like between I would say 29 to like 32, $33 a day. So the first 2 days it's only going to be like, because like when Cece did it, it was only like $105 as a change. So I gave him the $100. He had the change left on his account. So then that's how we were, or able to get the car. So I literally need, like I told him, in order to work this weekend, like to get the car for Friday, I need to make the reservation today. And they still, almost a week later, haven't approved my thing. I'm like, okay. And then tomorrow's the last business day before the weekend. I need to be on the road this weekend making money. Okay. Because this is the thing, right? As long as I can pay the rent, okay, as long as I can pay the rent, when I go to court, I can have my money orders because I need everything put in a money order to prove that I paid my money, because they don't never give the money orders. And it said in the pamphlet that I've been going through the last couple of days that she's supposed to be giving us receipts, and she's never given up no receipts. So in order for you to have a receipt, you have to put it in a money order. Okay. So as long as I pay, okay, because like the two things that would have helped, doing the certified mail, doing the money in the escrow, that would have helped my case. But in this case, since it's a different scenario situation, as long as I have the money to pay my rent, or at least if I have a money order to say, I have this money order to get this paid, okay, then of course, what is the judge not going to do? He's not going to take my payment, even if it's just for the 1 month. Then at that point, then she didn't honor the payment arrangement, but the judge would give me the benefit of the doubt. That's the whole point of going to court. So I can, share my side of the story. Landlords are not the only ones that have rights. This lady needs to be taught a lesson that you can't just have the whole house full of tenants taking their money to pay on your bills and you treat them like shit. You can't harass people. You can't intimidate people. You can't bully people. So I put all of that in writing. And she already has been reported to the one agency. She about to be reported to the other one too. Because she needs to be taught a fucking lesson. You can't sit up here and try to flim flam people and just worry about taking their money. But you see on the paperwork, it says $700 for September and October. It don't say nothing about no $750. She trying to flim flam people. And I told her, she didn't put that on the thing for the invoice, for the whatever notice, whatever the fuck you want to classify it as. Yeah, because she's trying to flim flam, and you should have been smart enough to let her know, no, this is not what I had agreed to. So again, if you would have put your foot down and said no, she wouldn't have felt froggy enough to come to me and try to pull the same flim flam. If you can't afford this house, maybe your husband and you should have got a condo. I'm just saying, don't keep coming at the tenants saying you're running up my utilities. You got a whole house full of people, lady. Of course, your utilities are not going to be low bills. They're going to be high bills. You got a whole house full of people. And you're a bully. You try to Tony Soprano people. But I'm not that one to be Tony Sopranoed. And you're doing too much, and you've been doing too much, and you've been getting on my nerves. You wouldn't even give me no peace even when I was sick. And then you just turned into a major asshole since we've been going through this whole little thing with my back rent. So, okay, fine. You snap at me, I'm going to snap back. You yell at me, I'm going to yell back at you. You won't leave me the fuck alone? Then I'm going to tell you, leave me the fuck alone. The landlords are taking me to court on the 18th because of my delinquent rent. So the husband, they got my ID Saturday, and he literally went to the courthouse Monday, had to pay the $60 to file the paperwork. And it was fast too, way faster than the other one, because the other one didn't take, I had like 2 weeks before I received my second notice. So he literally put the notice on there when he knocked on my door at 10 o'clock at night. I keep telling this hoe, stop knocking on my door fucking inappropriate times at the motherfucking night, waking me up out of my sleep. That's what I had to put in the daggone letter for the harassment. You don't knock on my door after business hours. And that's exactly what he did. And then gonna get smart talking about I couldn't understand not one damn word that this man said. He needs to learn how to speak English. When you have tenants up in this house that don't speak your language, then you need to learn their language so you can, when you trying to tell them to fuck themselves, then you should be able to do that in their language so they can understand what the fuck you saying when you trying to harass and intimidate and bully somebody. Anyway, say la vie. So, like I said, y'all, I'm broke as even cash this money order. I had to hand that I needed the payment plan. Sorry, my phone's still buffering with the partial payment. It says on here on the envelope. But the girl had opened the damn thing. It wasn't for her to open. She already knew I went to go get the money order. It wasn't her business for her to be messing with my shit. That's why when I submitted the other letter, I put it in a bigger envelope. I taped it up and I put it on the steps so she wouldn't mess with it. Like, I don't know why she has a hard on. I don't know why this stupid thing is buffering. It's getting on my nerves. It's connected. I don't know why I'm saying it's not. I don't know. Anyways, the county attorney and the state's attorney and some community organization or whatever, I don't know, they didn't list what the actual county organization could be. They can go ahead and do what they need to do to file whatever they need to file to get these people out of here since she is in there doing illegal drugs. He finally started going outside smoking. Okay, fine. She was just in here the other day smoking the cigarettes. It's in the contract. We're not supposed to be smoking in the house. Why are you letting these kids get away with murder? Yeah, but since you're being a butthole, and I can show you that I can be the bigger butthole because you're doing too much, that's why you need to get reported. So she's worrying about the people coming up in the house. At this point, every motherfucker that needs to come up in here at this point needs to come up in here. At this point, I don't care because my rights have been more than violated. This girl cussed me out because she left a whole huge mess in the bathroom. Oh, I gotta go. I don't want to hear about that. Okay, fine. Then don't call me then. She left a mess. That's why I left a note. You're not a child. Clean up behind yourself. The bathroom should be left clean like how you received it. When I walked up in the bathroom, she had stuff in the sink. She had stuff in the tub and all that literal crap in the toilet with the tampon. Every woman knows you're not supposed to flush tampons. This girl's almost 30 years old, still trying to flush tampons in the toilet. You know we have an issue with the toilet, so you say, why are you flushing tampons in the toilet? So, like I said, at this point, I need to do what I need to do to save face for me. If this shit needs to get shut the fuck down, then it needs to get shut the fuck down because she don't need to be making no more money off of people. So I put the whole little review, y'all. I put the whole little review on there and I have to see how long it's going to take Facebook to actually put it up there. I put the whole little review on there. I sure did. Where's my gallery? Cause she went ahead and put up a new listing. She said the other one is sold. So she put up a new listing for this room saying it's pending for whatever's going to happen in court. Lady, I'm going to have at least until the first of the month. So you still can't get nobody up in here to pay this month, right? So I went ahead and put the review right on the marketplace. Do not rent from this crazy lady. The house is infested with rodents. She has cameras all over the house and never tells you that you are being audio recorded. You cannot cook in the kitchen. You can't wash clothes. Her and her husband will harass and try to intimidate you if you do anything that she does not like. They cut off the AC September 1st when it was still hot outside. Now it's cold outside and there is no heat.
The couple across the hall is on drugs. $700 is way too much for this tiny room. She will wait until you move in to ask for extra money for utilities, which should be negotiated in the beginning, as well as get your ID. This place feels like a prison, and she is the overseer slash warden. She has been reported to housing for the rodents and other agencies for harassment. That's the review that I put up on there. So even though she has a new listing on there, anybody else, once it's finally posted, because I don't know how long it takes them to do that shit, they will be able to see it. Because I'm not playing with this lady. She needs to lose this house. She needs to not have no other ability to make no more money off of this house. I have to call checker. Oh, okay. She said she was going to call them. She didn't even call. I don't know. Like I said, people handle business the way that they handle business. I need to handle business the way that I need to handle business. Right now, I need to get this rental car because with the rental car, I can make money. Like I said, I can at least make enough money in a weekend, I'm sure, to at least pay the 1 month. The lady made $1,800 in a week. I'm sure if I can't get all of it, I'm sure I can get at least enough to cover the 1 month's rent. If I'm out there all day, Saturday and Sunday, or whenever the time that I go out there. Like, I don't see why there's not a reason why I can't at least make like $500 for the weekend. I just need the car, and I've been dealing with this shit since last Friday. It's Thursday. Like, so at this point, because they haven't gotten all the shit approved yet, like, in order for me to have a car to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I would have to have been able to put in the reservation today because today's Thursday. Then I can make the arrangements to pay. Sorry, not pay to pick up the car for Friday. But the dude's supposed to be calling me back. I don't know what state they're in. What's state their headquarters is in. Okay, shit, my damn computer cut off. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, and that I know would make her mad because at this point she wants me to leave. That's fine because I want to leave. If I already had somebody to help me, trust them, I would have already been left. Okay. You have to go through the process. This is a part of the process. Okay. And I know it would piss her the fuck off if I come up with this money because I know she wants me to leave, but I still wouldn't be able to leave like right away. I know that I will have at least until the first of the month. When we went to court last year, I went the day before my birthday, which was August the 22nd. My eviction was not scheduled until September the 18th. So that's at least, 3 weeks later. Yeah. You have to go through the process. Oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong password. I need to go to the bathroom again, y'all. My tummies and knots. Oh, God. And then I missed another number. I missed 2 numbers, actually. I didn't even realize I missed 2. I thought it was just the one. So give me a minute. Give me a minute because I have to run to the bathroom real quick.